Paleontologists say New Mexico was once home to one of the world's top predators, a shark that ruled the ocean here 300 million years ago. Today, researchers tell News 13's Rachel Knapp they finally came up with a scientific name for the so-called Godzilla shark.
Going back in time, almost 300 million years ago, paleontologists say New Mexico's landscape was completely different than what we see today.
New Mexico was sitting almost smack dab on the equator, so this was a very tropical place, and the sea level was higher, so that most of the state was under seawater.
And way back then, it was home to one of the most ferocious creatures of the sea that went by the nickname the Godzilla shark.
It was the biggest shark of its time. It was a terribly ferocious predator.
In 2013, a team of scientists learning about rocks in the Manzano Mountains stumbled upon a rare Godzilla shark fossil.
Oh, there it is. That's the part I'm looking for. This is an advanced primitive shark, not an ancestor to the modern shark.
And since then, they've learned a lot about it.
What we know is this shark was almost 7 feet long. It had a mouthful of very sharp teeth, and it had a couple of huge spines on its back. And 7 feet doesn't sound big. I mean, in terms of modern sharks, that's not that big. But 300 million years ago, it was probably the biggest shark, or one of the biggest sharks in the world.
And today, researchers finally came up with a less scary, more scientific name for it, Dracopriestes hoffmanorum. It's a mouthful of a name for a shark that had 12 rows of teeth.
It was probably the top predator, the apex predator in the seaways that covered New Mexico.
The scientific name stems from its Godzilla-like traits with its giant jaws and large spines, as well as honoring the Hoffman family who owns the land where the fossil was found.
They're the gill arches. We got them.
Scientists believe the shark lived in shallow lagoons, preying on crustaceans and other sharks, and its large dorsal fin spines acting as a deterrent against larger predators.
And therefore, you could think of it as Godzilla 300 million years ago, terrorizing the seaways that covered much of New Mexico.
Rachel Knapp, KRQE, News 13.
Pretty neat stuff. Dr. Lucas says he hopes to put the fossil on display at the Natural History Museum as early as this summer.